14th, opening day of deer season, November Firearm. I had to work this morning, so I missed opening morning, but it's about 2:15 in the afternoon here. I'm going to get going here, get into the timber. It's about 60 degrees outside. It's pretty warm. I'm dressed kind of light. I just got a long sleeve shirt on underneath my hoodie. But I'm going to get going here. It's there's a wind blowing about 10 to 15 probably. So all we can do is try. Let's go in and see what we can do. Let's get in the timber. Okay, I'm in the stand. I don't know if you can hear me or not though. I'll try to shoot the best footage I can here. This is a new setup for me. You probably won't hear much more audio from me till later, but it's not as breezy in here as it is out in the field. Slightly overcast now, but well, if I see anything, I'll try to get some footage here. I got my grunt with me. I'll see what I can do. Catch up to you here in a little bit. Alright, everyone, so I made it home. It's after dark now. Today was a good day. Ended up seeing 2 little does and a the little 3x3 buck that I've talked about. I tried to get the does on video, but I must have been a higher perspective than what I had at the camera, because I could personally see the does from a top. I guess me being taller, but I could see the does, but they were through the brush and stuff like that. And I tried to video them, couldn't get a real good shot. But and then they kind of snuck around behind me, and I noticed that they were watching out into the field behind me. They never did, get sight of me or anything up in the stand, but they were watching to the field. And the big doe, the one that with the mole on the side of her face that I see on my camera all the time, she's the one with the 2 yearling twins. But one was a button buck, and she had the doe twin with her, but never did see the button buck, so I'm guessing he's probably been done run off by the bigger bucks. So, but and then it wasn't much. I'm guessing the little doe must have been in season, because that 3x3 buck that came in, he didn't want nothing to do with the big doe. He was after that young doe, so I'm guessing she must have been an estrus. So yeah, I didn't see the Big Ten that I'm after, but he I dubbed him Brock Lesnar because he's the beast incarnate. But I didn't see him. There was something in the brush though, because as that 3x3 went walking by, I heard some snort wheezing coming from the brush. So, and he would kind of perk up and kind of back up a little bit. So I'm guessing a bigger buck was in that brush. So they don't get to be the age that they are and the size that they are for being dumb. There's hiding out in there, and plus that was the direction that little doe had gone. So I'm guessing he was in the brush and he chased that little 3x3 buck back out. But yeah, so that I saw the last of them about 4:30. Never saw nothing anymore. They snuck in from behind me from the north and went back out the north. Dad said he saw 2 does. He was on the opposite end of the timber. He saw 2 does, and I'm guessing that must have been Big Mama and one of her fawns. That's the other doe that hangs out in my end of the timber. But nothing shootable, or even if they were, they weren't. I didn't have a clear shot, so not a big deal. It's only the first day. We got till next Sunday, and then don't forget, I still have till basically December 31st, because I got after Firearm ends next Sunday. It goes back to it's still bow season, but bow goes till 12/31 New Year's Eve, and then muzzleloader starts the 1st of December. So I got that statewide buck tag that I can still I still have till the December 31st. So not a big deal, but we'll give her a shot again in the morning, and we'll see how she goes. So see you in the morning. Day 2. Just got to my stand. Got an extremely late start. It's already past shooting light. It's about 35 degrees this morning. Slightly breezy. Had a slight rain shower last night, but this part of the timber's dry. So I don't know how well this morning's gonna go, because up here by the creek, which is probably 200 yards away, there's duck hunters, and they've been shooting already. So
you posted.
All right, everyone. So, it's Monday night here. I didn't get to hunt as much this weekend as I had planned. Like I said, I think I mentioned this in my post. Saturday morning I had to work. Then we went out in the afternoon. And then Saturday night, it got real windy and it rained a little bit. Went out Sunday morning. When I got down to the river and got to my stand, the wind was actually blowing hard enough and through the timber that it had shifted my stand on the tree. And I got down there late. It was, the sun was already up. It was already past 30 minutes of shooting, or before shooting light. So it was 6:30, 6:40 somewhere. No, it was probably later than that. It was probably 6:45. Anyways, doesn't matter. So I tried to resituate my stand, and that wasn't going real well. And the other problem was there was some duck hunters on the river about 200 yards away, and you could hear them quacking away and shooting. And then right around 7 o'clock, there was a high power rifle shot from across the creek in a different direction. And the wind was still blowing hard, and it was getting warm. And by 8 o'clock, it's like, I don't feel comfortable in my stand. So I called Dad. He was sitting in a pickup on the other end of the field, and he came up, and him and I did get my stand fixed. But the biggest problem was the wind wasn't getting any better, and it was starting to warm up. It ended up getting up to 65, I think, yesterday. 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and I was going to go back out about 2 o'clock, and I called him, and it's like, you know what? I don't feel comfortable sitting in my stand in this kind of wind, especially when the trees split even further down now. It's split about 3/4 of the way down. And he's like, I don't blame you. And nothing was moving. It just, and I talked to friends yesterday, and they said nothing. It was just too warm, and nothing was moving yesterday. So, and also my timber, and you guys have seen pictures of my timber with the windfall and stuff. You have to be in a tree stand. Sitting on the ground, you don't see nothing. There's activity going on when you're sitting on the ground that you can't see, because that's just how thick it is. You got to have the perspective of looking down over stuff. So Saturday night was good. Had two does come in about 4:15. I tried to get a shot of them, or a video of them, but they were in the thickets. I could see them. Once again, this is a whole perspective thing, and the way my camera was facing, you couldn't see them. And then they never saw me, but they kept watching towards the field, and sure enough, here comes a little 3x3 buck in, chasing the littlest of the does. But this was the neat part. He got into the timber,
and was walking along some brush, and I'm assuming there was a bigger buck in there because I heard snort wheezes, and that's pretty distinctive. So, and he turned around and he looked, and then 3 more snort wheezes came out of the brush, and then he turned around and he scurried on out of there. So, but then after 4:30, I didn't see nothing. This week, after I work today, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I didn't have enough PTO built up at work to take the whole season off, and I used to, but just situation this year, I wasn't able to build up enough PTO back fast enough. So, but I'm going to try to get a 4-day weekend in. Next Saturday, the weather has a forecast of 80% rain, and if that happens, I can't get in down there to hunt. That's part of the rule. I have with my uncle. I told him if it's too sloppy for me to get in there, then I'm not going to try to fight it, and I'm not going to be that guy that, I don't want to ruin it. So my rules. I'm not going to ruin it to get in there. Then the other problem is they're talking cool mornings every week this week. And I think that's when they're going to be moving. Thursday they got a high of like 68. There'll probably be nothing moving in the afternoon. That's just too hot. So, dog in the background here. So sorry about that. Anyways, I don't know. I'm going to try to get as much hunting done as I can. If not, it's not going to be a total bust because I still have all of December with my statewide buck permit. I did check my cameras. The big buck is still down there. He is moving. He is still nocturnal. He's not wanting to play in the daylight. I'm only seeing the small bucks during the day in the does. So, anyways, that's all I got. I'll get back out there this week and hunt some more. Try to shoot you some more footage too. It is what it is. I mean, it's a hunting channel, and I promise you, I'm going to try to get you as much hunting footage as I can. So, anyways, I'll do what I can. I'll see you guys later in the week. Thanks. Bye.